Hello there, my very good friends. On today's wrestling news, WWE's mystery teases turned out to be a total bust.
I'll tell you the real reason Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed weren't in the Battle Royal last week.
WWE sources are pushing to re-sign a current champion.
And an update on Samantha Irvin's 2-year WWE non-compete. I'm Adam Wilborn.
And I'm Andy H. Murray. The H stands for hubbub.
And this is the news.
Let's start by talking about these mystery teases and the payoff to them, which seems like it's going to disappoint a lot of people.
Yes.
So, over the past 48 hours, we have seen an abundance of 15-second clips issued by WWE, first on social media, then there were 3 of them on Raw last night.
Yes.
Brand new ones. But initially, it was people walking. You saw the shoes, you saw the bottom of the trousers. Initially, the first one was like a really stylish, fancy pair of shiny leather shoes. Then it was some sneaker type things, then another pair. And then the fourth one was so obviously Brock Lesnar. Yeah. The bootcut jeans over the cowboy boots. That's not Austin Theory, I don't think. Unless he's doing a new gimmick, perhaps.
Crap fashion?
Crashing, as they call it. But yeah, this got a lot of people excited, talking about returns, debuts, stables. People were talking about Andrade, Chris Jericho, maybe new members of the Vision.
Yep.
We thought it was the heel War Games team. Maybe it was the Vision plus Brock Lesnar, because the cowboy boots and the jeans kind of gave it away. A lot of people got really excited about this. It didn't help that the certain gimmick reporters were online going, hey, he's back, or whatever.
Yeah.
Riling people up. The backpedaling on that has been pretty fierce, I must say. But it turns out this is just some WrestleMania announcement, guys. It's a bit of a bummer.
It's just a promo for WrestleMania.
Yeah. So PW Insider reported yesterday that they basically squashed it. Saying that Cody Rhodes, Brock Lesnar, and Roman Reigns, some major names in WWE, were brought to headquarters last week to film material.
Bring your shoes.
Yeah, bring your shoes, boys. Don't come barefoot. that would get the real freaks going. If there was some, barefoot Cody Rhodes
Get some
scene.
toes out there.
Ooh, let me see your soul. Now, apparently, according to PW Insider, what they have heard, this is likely for WrestleMania 42 promotional material. Now, that became pretty obvious on Raw because one of these teasers was a poker chip with 2016 on it.
Yeah, 2026.
Yes, not 20. That would be 9 years ago.
We're going back in time.
Yeah, I wish I could. Like Leanne Rimes, I wish I could. Go jump. That was her song, wasn't it? Time Machine.
I don't know.
I
just remember Can't Find the Moonlight.
Turn back. That one.
Share that is.
Okay.
One of them.
Legit.
Who cares?
I thought it was Leanne
No,
Rimes.
that one might be Leanne Rimes.
All right. Messed it up.
She shared it if I could turn back time.
Okay. That's completely
different
incorrect
song.
then. Yeah.
Different song, different needs.
Yeah. Oh well. There you go. Leanne Rimes to Believe, right?
No. That is my mum's favourite song.
Is it?
Yeah.
Respect.
Yeah.
An enduring classic of Leanne Rimes' discography. But yeah, look, a lot of people got fired up. A lot of people were very excited about the prospect of a debut or a return or whatever. To me, teasing a WrestleMania announcement is completely whack. Like, who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares?
We know where it is.
Yeah, we know where it is. You've probably already decided if you're going or not. You've probably weighed up the costs and the benefits and the expenses and all of that stuff. I mean, look, I'm fired up to go back to Las Vegas.
Yeah.
But why would you tease an announcement for...
They've already had the announcement, haven't they?
Yeah.
What are they doing?
You already know. Unless it's like single night tickets are on sale. But then who cares? I'd rather have a cool new stable, man.
Yeah. It is quite funny, this, because I suppose in WWE's defense, they didn't say, ooh, better tune into Raw to see more of this. But it's also
fair
funny
to assume it's
that,
gonna be.
people would look at that and go, oh, Gunther's coming back. Or, oh, Brock Lesnar, I assume he's going to be involved in the Vision with the Paul Heyman links and what have you. And then, presumably, the immediate panic in WWE headquarters when people are like, oh, God, people think it's a new stable.
Yeah.
Right, get it out there that it's not. It's just WrestleMania stuff.
I mean, it was never going to be Jericho or Andrade. They were under contract with another company. So that was a little bit out to lunch, obviously. But I'd rather have a cool stable than tickets are on sale soon.
Yeah, we literally talked about it for about 20 minutes in our Raw preview yesterday.
Yeah, we made a video about it right here. So now I feel like a tit. But no. Look, we don't get enough, good surprises these days in pro wrestling. A payoff would have been nice. I don't care about your ticket sales. Just create good fiction.
Yeah, do they need... I mean, do they actually need a WrestleMania promo?
Probably
I know
not.
People weren't exactly... We were, but they weren't exactly best pleased that they're heading back to Las Vegas. But it's WrestleMania, it's Las Vegas.
Yeah.
I think people know what to do and where to go and when the tickets go on sale.
This is it. I mean, it's as known a quality as it could possibly be, right? Like, you know exactly what it's going to be like. I was sitting there yesterday thinking, man, wouldn't it be funny if this was like Tony Hinchcliffe roast announcement or something like that? It might be that. It might be like a lineup of shows.
Should we do a roast next year?
The roast of...
Simon Miller.
Yeah. You got no hair, idiot. Yeah, take that.
Call them muscles.
Yeah, check this.
Get Jelly Roll. He's a big fan.
Yeah, I love Jelly Roll. Jelly Roll.
Yeah, you get our name wrong, we'll get your name wrong.
Yeah, come on, Jelly Roll. Jokes aside, respect the roll.
Yeah.
I respect the roll.
Indeed. Know your roll, Jelly Roll. But yeah, this is rubbish.
Babyface roll.
It was just slightly disappointing, as I sort of half saw this on socials this morning, but at the same time I'm watching Raw going, yeah, nothing's happening.
It was just, I always called it the S word there. It was whack. Yeah, it was
Yes,
whack.
but speaking of the vision, a lot of people wondering why on earth Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed weren't in that Battle Royal last week. In kayfabe reasons, which I suppose makes somewhat of a sense, Adam Pearce was like, yeah, you can't beat up the world champion and then be like, can we be in line for a title shot, please?
Sure.
But really interesting report here from TC of WrestleVotes, who tweeted, a source I spoke with this week told me there had been internal concern that Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed would receive babyface fan reactions following their turn on Seth Rollins, which played into the decision to exclude them from the Battle Royal on Raw last week. So in theory, Seth, despite getting his head caved in, is still the heel?
This is like... They've lost the plot with this, haven't they? This is complete. This is cowardly booking up its own ass. Triple H has gone nuts with this. So there was a report last week as well where it was like, oh, actually they took Bron Breakker out of the Battle Royal because they have big title plans for Bron Breakker and they don't want him to get eliminated from a Battle Royal, which is arguably even dumber than this report because number one, it's a flipping Battle Royal, lads.
Yeah.
It's like the easiest match in the world to protect somebody with.
Everyone goes, well, attack them.
Yeah,
they
exactly.
Took out Seth.
It's exactly. Would it not put Bron Breakker over huge actually if he entered the Battle Royal and like 5 baby faces went, no, he's a threat, get rid of him.
Yeah.
Or he was thrown out on some kind of banana skin type thing as you do in every Royal Rumble, and then he beat up the person. So this is point number 2.
Yeah.
He beats up the person brutally who eliminates him, and that sets up a match between them, and you've got more heel heat and another feud and another story. It's complete nonsense, that Battle Royal story. Like it's not a nonsense report, but the logic behind it is complete garbage. Like, this is just trash booking. And then you get to this, and it's like they're worried they'll get cheered. All they do is kick people's ass, man. Nobody's cheering them anytime soon.
They're in line with Paul Heyman. No one's getting cheered.
And look, I get it. They're flipping awesome. Like
that Bron Breakker LA Knight match was loads of fun last night.
It runs a ring at 200 miles an hour. But if you're worried about them getting cheered, maybe in 6 months, like after they've had a proper run. And also, if they are getting cheered, it's your fault for not booking them as effective heels.
Yeah.
This is a complete asshole of a logic that has been sculpted by somebody who's sniffing their own farts and just needs to come up with excuses for crap booking. That's what this is.
Like, I didn't mind it when it was like, Pierce was like, yeah, you can't be in the Battle Royal. But yeah, the multitude of like leaked stories now of like, here's actually why we did what we did. Just say, you were too afraid of booking someone who's inevitably going to main event WrestleMania down the line as eliminated in a Battle Royal, despite the fact that for all their problems, Jey Uso, you could even have Punk coming in and eliminating and be like, I'm not doing that. You're not getting this opportunity.
It's a flipping Battle Royal. It's not like he's getting pinned clean by Otis. Like, it's the easiest match in the... It's
a match
nonsense.
I'd quite like to see, though, Otis versus Bron Breakker.
I mean, it'd be quite fun, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
The strength versus the speed. Whoever leaked this to WrestleVotes is a coward and a wimp. And, like, your logic is nonsense. And just do better. Write better stuff.
Yes.
Come on. Look, the kayfabe explanation is fine. Yeah. Like, you beat up the world champion, piss off, lads, It's just this real-world explanation we have is complete nonsense. So, stop it.
Load of bollocks.
Just be good. What's my next story? I got a bit carried away there, sorry.
I like it.
I don't bury enough stuff these days.
Yeah, go for it.
Don't bury enough stuff. Right, WWE sources are pushing for a current champion to be re-signed with the company. That current champion is Dragon Lee.
One half of the tag team champions, of course.
Yes, indeed. One half of AJ Lee. He has a contract that expires presumably towards the end of this year. This is a report from PW Insider, by the way. So Dragon Lee, he signed a 3-year deal with the company in December 2022.
God, is it that long back?
It is. So some injury time might be added to that, which would take it into next year. But if it's a 3-year deal from December, then it's this December. But it won't be. It'll be a bit longer. But PW Insider's Mike Johnson is reporting that some people in WWE have been making it clear they need to lock him down so that he doesn't go somewhere else because he's a flipping awesome wrestler, basically. Says as well that his match with Dominic Mysterio from AAA this weekend got rave reviews from some people in WWE who really enjoyed it. So, yeah, Dragon Lee, throughout his WWE run, so I would say that he certainly had his highlights, right? This tag team tag team champion. He did pretty well in NXT in fits and starts. I would say let's say this is mid, right? This is the middle of the level. This is his push throughout the past 3 years, and this is his talent level.
Yeah,
he's an incredible wrestler.
Yeah,
and I can absolutely see why they would be worried about him going somewhere else because AEW would sign him in a heartbeat. New Japan would try and get him. CMLL, name a promotion. I mean, probably not a Joshi promotion, but name a promotion. They would love to have Dragon Lee. I can absolutely see why they'd be like, don't let him leave.
Dragon Gate, Dragon Lee. Wait a second.
Whoa. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, obviously phenomenally talented Dragon Lee. I hope WWE don't do that bollocks where they're like, right, your deal expires in 1 minute. Fancy this?
Yeah.
Just he's really talented. He's great. He is a tag team champion right now. He deserves, as you say, he deserves a far more of a push in my opinion. But it feels like they might have finally worked out, he's quite good in multiple scenarios here, whether he's working in a tag team match with Dominic Mysterio or whatever. Yeah. Try and get him to commit his future if you're WWE. Then again, obviously, AEW is an alternative that also would work for him. So hopefully he gets to play the two off against each other somewhat. Maybe I want to go see how elite I am again.
Especially as his skills are so in-ring focused. He'd be a great benefit to any of those other companies. But look, he's AJ Styles' tag team partner at the moment. That's not a bad spot to be in as that man prepares for retirement. So
maybe he's worried that when AJ retires next year, he'll just have to defend the tag titles by himself.
Yeah, all on his own, man. He is a dragon. He's
Yeah, good point.
Not many people have the ability to breathe fire.
Yeah, so in the interim, he should lay an egg.
Do dragons lay eggs? Yeah, they do.
Yeah, the
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones, that's a documentary, right?
Yeah, yes, it is. It is.
You get a dragon egg, you put it in the bath with you, bish bosh, 3 killer dragons.
Boom, there you go.
Spoilers for Game of Thrones,
That's
sorry
how it
everybody.
works. Yeah, half of those dragons end up getting whacked.
Whoa!
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
That's unfinished yet?
Spoilers for a show that ended 5 years ago.
I'm just hoping, when they finally get to King's Landing, that really delivers on all the hope and expectation.
Hey, guess what? I liked the ending to Game of Thrones. I'm the only person in the world who enjoyed that.
I would have liked it if I could see it in one of the episodes.
It was very dark.
Is that... What's going on?
Yeah, it was very
Where's Pod? That's all I care about.
One of those things where it was like, I think everyone who slagged it off is correct, but I still liked it, so I don't care. Crap storytelling, wasn't it?
I mean, what's the old bloke who writes it? It's his fault. We should just written the next book.
Oh, Big George.
Yeah,
he's
come on, mate, what are you doing?
He's not writing that book, man. He's sitting at home right now, George R.R. Martin. He's sitting at home eating little dragon things, going, these idiots, they think they're getting it. He's not. He's playing Elden Ring,
He's a big fan of Dragon Lee, apparently.
Yeah.
Big supporter.
I mean, actually, Game of Thrones was inspired by Triple H. So there you go.
Would explain the ending.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Samantha Irvin. Obviously, loads of talk recently about that 2-year non-compete that she's got, which is ongoing, obviously, right now.
Yeah.
There was a Q&A on Fightful. Sean Rossap, as always, dealing with some amazing fan questions. And someone asked, any reason why Samantha Irvin's non-compete is 2 years, which is strange. You look around, Andrade's even is 1 year. But Samantha's is 2. And Sean said because she opted to leave the company during her deal, she'd made it pretty clear to WWE she wanted to move on from ring announcing, but they offered her a big raise to stay in early 2024, stay through WrestleMania. She took a bump in pay with a lengthy non-compete, though, attached to it. After that, they obviously had her doing more ring announcing. They had all that stuff where they would capture her reactions, which obviously worked brilliantly at WrestleMania 40 with all the emotional stuff that went on there. There's a lot more to her departure I'm sure she'll get into, but she got a new deal with a big pay increase, and just me caveating that, obviously the counteracting to, here's loads more money, but if you try and leave, you can't work for 2 years.
2 years. Yeah, it's a nuanced and balanced thing, this Samantha Irvin situation, because 2 years is flipping brutal, obviously, right? It's something that sounds like, and I don't know jack about contract law in the USA as well, sounds like it's the kind of thing that if it was challenged in court, it wouldn't stand up. But then to go to court, you have to spend all this money and all of this stuff, and it like saps your will to live probably as well. And also, if you've got like a 90-day non-compete, it's probably not worth it because the time it would take, yada, yada, yada. Most of the time, with a lot of non-compete clauses in WWE, people are paid for the duration, right? So I don't know if that's the case for Samantha Irvin's. Perhaps somebody will clarify that at some point. But with her situation, I'd imagine she's quite fulfilled making her music right now, which she promotes very heavily on socials and stuff. She's probably loving that, really enjoying that. But also it restricts her wrestling options, and I'm sure she'd love to like, she was talking about how she wanted to do management stuff on the screen and things like that in wrestling. So I think she presumably still has ambitions and aspirations in the sport.
Here's a question. Would you, this is purely subjective, would you, once this non-compete expires, let's say the wrestling business is in exactly the same place right now, would you align her with Ricochet, or would you have her manage someone completely different?
No, I would do that, yeah, absolutely. I'd give it a go, man, because like sometimes when you put couples on screen, it doesn't really work, right? So like Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins in 2019 when they were baby faces, not so good, Al. But like the chemistry doesn't translate, and it's not the same. But you might as well try it, right? Because like Ricochet is like the most obnoxious little dweeb character in wrestling, right? He loves making himself look like a tit, and I get great enjoyment out of that. The one thing that could enhance that act now, I think, is having a manager who's his real life partner, and like let's just see how her personality comes across as well. It might be terrible, but it might be awesome. So you might as well try.
Yeah, I'm glad, like you say, that she has other things she's interested in, so she's not just twiddling her thumbs looking at the calendar, basically. Yeah. And I feel like, this is again pure speculation, I feel like there must be some sort of money being sent to her, because otherwise surely even more noise would be made about this. You can't say, you can't work for 2 years and you're not getting any money.
No money, chief. Yeah, that would suck.
But I hope to see her back soon. I think she's sensational.
2 years is insane in any industry, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, 2 years.
There's a tiny bit of me that's like, God, you might imagine just being paid to stay home for 2 years. Oh my God. But yeah, she's ambitious.
She is. So maybe we'll see her in a year. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, Samantha the Bomb. That's her.
Indeed.
Her singing name, if you will. So
plays instruments as well, doesn't she?
She does indeed. I saw her playing a flute. Ooh. Respect.
Jazz flute, I heard.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
What's on the screen right now, Chief? It's the best and worst of AEW. It's a big binge, this one.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
2.5 hours, man. Just switch off your mind.
That's how to spend your Tuesday.
Clickety-click microchips. Bye.
Bye.